Welcome to Voice to Victory, the place where real stories ignite real change. If you've ever felt stuck, or told yourself, people like me can't make it, then this story is for you. You're about to witness one of the most unbelievable journeys ever told. A story of a man born without arms and legs, yet carried the world with his courage. If you think your challenges are too big, wait till you hear the voice of Nick Vujicic. This isn't just motivation. This is a reminder of what's possible when nothing seems possible. He was born without arms, born without legs, born without a single limb. And yet, he was born with something far greater, a purpose, a mission. His name is Nick Vujicic. Doctors called it tetra amelia syndrome, a rare condition. His parents were shocked, confused, afraid. How would their son survive in a world that judges so quickly? In a world obsessed with perfection? Nick grew up in pain, not just physical pain, but emotional. Kids mocked him. Strangers stared. He felt invisible, helpless. He asked God, "Why me?" He felt like a burden, a mistake. At the age of 10, Nick tried to end his life. He believed there was no place in the world for someone like him. But in that moment of darkness, a light sparked. Nick made a choice. He chose to rise, to live, to fight. He stopped asking why and started asking how. How can I write? How can I eat? How can I live on my own terms? He learned to use his toes to write, to type, to brush his teeth, to swim. He did everything people said was impossible, and he did it with a smile. Nick failed, over and over again. But every time he fell, he got back up. Because real strength doesn't come from arms or legs. It comes from the heart, from the spirit, from a will that refuses to break. Nick didn't just survive. He transformed. He decided to share his story, not to gain sympathy, but to awaken strength in others. He became a motivational speaker, a world traveler, a best-selling author. From school auditoriums to global stadiums, he spoke to presidents, to prisoners, to people like you and me. His message is simple, but powerful. You are not your limitations. You are not your pain. You are more. He got married. He became a father. He founded a non-profit. He lived a life most people only dream of, without ever walking a single step. Now take a moment. Look at your hands. Move your legs. Breathe. You have everything Nick never had. Everything. So what's your excuse? Too tired? Too scared? Too lazy? Nick had no arms, no legs, and still, he changed the world. If he can do it, what's stopping you? You have the power to be great, to lead, to inspire, to rise. But first, you must believe. So today, not tomorrow, not next year, today, thank God for your body. Thank Him for your mind. And make a promise to yourself to become the best version of you. What do you see when you look at yourself in the mirror? Do you see your potential? Or do you only see your problems? Nick Vujicic had every reason to hate his reflection. But instead, he made peace with it. He stopped focusing on what he didn't have and started being grateful for what he did. A sharp mind, a burning heart, and a voice that could shake the world. Perspective is power, and Nick's perspective was his greatest strength. It's easy to think that greatness comes from grand actions, but Nick shows us that the real magic lies in the small moments. smiling at someone who's hurting, telling a stranger, "You matter," waking up every day and saying, "I'm enough." Nick never needed to lift a finger to lift a life. With every word he speaks, he sparks hope. With every school he visits, he rewrites a child's future. Sometimes, the smallest acts create the biggest waves. And Nick's entire life is living proof of that. Nick isn't just building a career. He's building a legacy. A legacy that says you don't need perfect conditions to create a powerful life. A legacy that teaches our children to stand tall even if they can't stand at all. He's raising his own family now. He holds his children with his heart, not his hands. And in every hug, every bedtime story, every "I love you," he proves that love doesn't need limbs. Nick Vujicic isn't a man of limits. He's a light. And long after he's gone, that light will keep burning. In every life he's touched. No arms, no legs, no limits. Nick Vujicic. Remember the name. Live the message. What's your excuse? If this story lit even a small fire in your heart today, let that flame grow. Let it push you to take that next step. Because someone out there is waiting for your story next. We all fall, but here at Voice to Victory, we rise together. If this inspired you, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Voice to Victory, where every underdog finds their spark.